seated right now?
I am.
Okay, I just met the Pickerings.
Okay.
That name's not going to probably mean anything to you right now, but I think you're going to love this potential. It's a father and son team. They're Jim Sr., Jim Jr. He served in Vietnam. When he got back, all the money that he saved in Vietnam, he bought 1970 Chevelle LS5 at Knauss Chevrolet, literally in Tigard. In 1970, loved the car. Junior never got to see the car because Dad had to sell it. You know, family was getting bigger. You know, needed to move on. But he's always wanted to find the car, and you know, kind of gave up hope. I'm fired up.
Okay.
I want to find this car.
Okay.
There's a catch.
Okay.
And I know you're gonna hate me for a second, but you're also gonna love me. All I can give you is a replica license plate from the original purchase in 1970.
And so you want me just to dig archives and try to also find D.B. Cooper at the same time?
I mean, if you find D.B. Cooper while you're looking at the archives, that will be another feather in your cap. But yes, I'm basically asking you to find D.B. Cooper, the parachute, and money.
Anything else I need to know about this car before I start running searches?
Well, I know that Jim Sr. sold it in 1982 for $3,100 to a young guy that was like a butcher at a grocery store in either Springfield or Eugene, Oregon.
That's helpful. So they don't have a bill of sale, they don't have insurance card, they don't have old tickets.
I asked about a bill of sale.
Uh-huh.
You know me on details. I think I heard a story about it being lost in a fire.
Okay.
There might have been an insurance card. I could ask them about the insurance card. I don't know how long insurance companies keep documents for, but that's definitely an avenue I could go, for sure.
How about old tickets or anything?
Ooh, old tickets. So are you suggesting maybe running Jim Pickering Sr.'s driving record?
I am, and also purged records. Because you're not giving me really much information about a replica. I mean, I'll run the replica plate and see what comes back. You're telling me that this is a 1970 Chevelle LS5. That's like a racing car, is it not?
Yes. No, that's like pure American muscle for sure.
Okay, so there has to be a speeding ticket. I mean, who doesn't get a speeding ticket in that car?
And you know what? I'm thinking if you're coming back from Vietnam and you just got into a Chevelle SS.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You're burning them off in the parking lot.
I like the cultural profile you're putting on this. So you're suggesting that you'll run his driving record just to see if anything pops.
If I can't come back with anything from the dumb replica plate, yeah. So what's the replica plate?
It is MDW 874.
Okay. I can do that, and then do you want me just to call you back?
Absolutely. If you find it, for sure, of course, call me.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Keely. Are you excited?
I am so excited. We're going to find it. 193 records on... Oh. The next step is to talk to Mark, and then I'm going to do a driver's license search on Mr. Pickering, and then see if there's any purged records.
Keely found the car. Keely did a purged record search on the old license plate and came up with a VIN number for the Chevelle. I brought Jim Jr. in, who tracked the Chevelle to Sherwood Motor Cars in Edmonton, Alberta. And while the ride was there consigned for a bit of time, it's no longer there now. They did give us a contact number for the new owner. We ran the VIN number on the internet, and the car actually came back for sale at an auction coming up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, at a place called Richfield Collector Cars. So I'm going to take the photographs that are off the website right now at Richfield Motor Cars. I'm going to take them over to the Pickerings, and I'm going to see if we can get proof of ride. Because if anybody is going to be able to tell the unique qualities of this car and be able to find out for sure and confirm that this is the right car, it's going to be the Pickerings. We've located a Chevelle SS. It's in Edmonton, Alberta, but now what I've got to do is Long Lost Rides has got to figure out proof of ride. Is this, in fact, the car that you purchased new in 1970? So I've got some photographs. I want you guys to take a look at them and tell me if you think you can ID the car.
All right. First picture, you want me to start picking it apart?
Go ahead.
First picture of the front, it's missing the early trim underneath the headlights. There was a piece of trim under there. Should be on both sides.
Yeah, it's not there.
Dash. Yikes.
Dash is not the same, no?
Steering wheel's been changed. It had a standard steering wheel. That's not a standard steering wheel.
Yeah.
It has the tack in the dash. I did not have that. I didn't order it that way.
Okay. Well, and the seats are white.
There should be a hole in the dash for a microphone for a trucking company that I worked for. We were all radioed together. I don't see that hole.
Well, like I said, the seats are white. You had a black interior.
The seats aren't right either. That's right. It's got a white interior. Well, plus it's got a console. I didn't have a console.
Yeah, it didn't have a console.
I didn't order a console.
You guys are making my heart skip a beat, like maybe we got the wrong car here.
There's a lot that's not right here.
Yeah, there's something's really weird about that dash. I had an overlay on the dash anyway, a Monte Carlo overlay. Monte Carlo dash is exactly the same, but it had a wood grain insert that fit over the top of all that, and that was how I covered up the hole that was in the dash.
Okay. You know, I've got lots of years in the auction world, and one of the things that you find out really quickly when you're working in the auction world is that the words don't always mean what you think they mean. So if somebody says a car has an original interior, it doesn't necessarily mean that that original interior was original to that car. It just means that it was in a car back in the day. And so it could very easily be that that interior is an original interior out of a different 70 Chevelle. It's not reproduction, but it didn't come in that car. Somewhere along the line, somebody decided to change things along. I don't know if it was because maybe they had two different cars and they were trying to make one really good one out of two. I mean, you see that fairly often. And it probably happened before LS5 and LS6 cars were worth a whole lot of money. So, you know, if I had to guess, the guy had a car with a white interior, the black interior in my dad's car was shot, and he probably swapped them to make, you know, one car that was really good.
All right, the last photograph that I have is just of the trunk.
Okay, the trunk. There should be a ding in the rubber SS thing where my boat trailer hit it. No, it's the original car. Here's the bolts for the trailer hitch.
The ones that you added.
The ones that I added. Here they are.
Still there.
These circles right here and right there.
You can just see the head of the bolts.
Oh, wow.
It is the correct car.
That's the
Someone's
car.
just done too many changes on it.
Yeah, it's not.
And we're able to get proof of ride because those bolts that you're talking about is something that you put on the car for the trailer.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
Got it.
I'm the one that drilled the holes in the trunk. This is the car, only from the two bolts that are in the trunk. It was the only way I could really ID it.
As soon as he saw that there was a trailer hitch, particularly one that he added, all the stuff that he kind of put together to make it work, it's the car.
You guys are able to ID on a very specific thing that these two bolts were the bolts that you put in the car when you put the trailer on to tow your boat. So now the next question is, this ride is in Edmonton, Alberta. And my question to the two of you is, do we go reunite you with the car? And secondly, do you guys have passports?
Do I really want to go all the way up there and look at it? I've already seen the car by all these pictures. I know what's wrong with it. Do I really want to go up and sit in the white interior and go, this just doesn't feel right? It's not the car I sold. Even though my bolts are still in the trunk.
And, you know, I don't care that there are bits about it that are not original. It doesn't change it for me. I still want to go see it. Heck, I'd buy it if I could figure out how to do it.
I have a passport, and let's go see it.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right.
There's also one more detail. There's a hole there, and there should be a hole there, and that was for some of the radio equipment that was bolted in the trunk.
Richfield Collector Cars, this is Richard.
Hey Richard, my name is Jim Pickering. I'm calling about a Chevelle that I've seen you guys have offered for sale online, a 70 LS5 car.
Absolutely, it's a great car.
What can you tell me about it?
Well, it's really a highly original piece. It's fathom blue with white stripes. It's numbers matching LS5 M22. The drivetrain is all the numbers on it are all correct for the car. And the car's a really neat piece. It's largely unrestored. It had paint in the 80s, but a lot in the interior was swapped from black to white. But outside of that, the car is really got a lot of the parts and the pieces, and of course all the really critical stuff from when it was brand new, namely the engine and the tranny and the diff and all that sort of stuff. It's a fantastic car. Drives awesome too.
That is really exciting. I have to tell you, I've been looking for this car for a really long time, and it's not just a car like this, but this actual car, because my dad bought it new back in 1970 and sold it like in 81 or 82, and we've been looking for it ever since. And we just got the VIN. Yeah, we just got the VIN via a friend of ours, and to find this car has been sort of the thing we've been trying to do since the car went away back in the 80s.
That's incredible. What a story. That's super exciting. I'm really glad that you found us and found the car. I'm really pleased to report that the car has remained intact all these years, and it's seen a lot of love, and it's still a great piece. And I don't know. It's probably largely just the way that you guys left it.
Oh, that's
pretty incredible.
That's so cool. Now it's for sale, from what I understand. Is that right?
That's right. Yep, you bet.
Is it coming up for auction, or is that something that I just read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. So we hold auctions a couple of times a year, and we've got this one slated to go into the auction. It is available, and it's an exciting car. I mean, an LS5 car is even more rare than an LS6 car. Obviously, LS6 cars command a premium, but cars that have this level of originality just don't come up that often.
Yeah, no, I can.
Usually there's always something major that's been changed on them, or the car's been blown apart for, a rotisserie restoration, or that sort of thing. So to have a car that's, never really been all the way apart and has maintained this level of originality is, for me, something that's, extremely special. And, to hear that, you guys are the original owner of the car is incredible. To be able to find a car that was yours and ordered new and that sort of thing. It's never really been. Nobody's modified it. Nobody's painted it purple. It's never been apart. It's never been rusty. That's got to be a 1 in a million.
I'm so glad to hear that. Now, would it be all right if we came up to check it out? When is the auction?
We'd absolutely love that. Our auction's coming up on October 11th. It should be a great show. We've got a great location for it at the Edmonton Expo Center. But we've got the car here at our showroom. It's in a beautiful place with lots of other great cars, and it'd be our absolute pleasure to host you and show you the car.
Excellent. All right. Well, we're going to plan to come up and check it out. I really appreciate you taking the time to take my call today, and we're really excited.
Wonderful. I look really forward to meeting you and your dad and showing you the car, and we'll have to definitely go for a spin, and I have no doubt it'll still spin those tires.
Excellent. Thanks. I can't wait.
Likewise. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you real soon.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
You bet. Bye-bye.
My story begins in the dirt.
My story begins and ends and begins again.
Do you want to come along for the ride? Jump in the driver's seat, like and subscribe Long Lost Rides.